chance. It's good to see a living face. Is there anything you want to buy, or...
It's strange to see so few folks around now. I'll have to raise prices to account for the loss. Hey there, stranger. Look at us, two kith meeting for the very first time. Looking to buy or sell? I work in all kinds of, shall we say, odds and ends. Wait, I recognize this packaging. Did you get these from Eiko?
I hate to deliver bad news. You do it, please.
How did you get these? My brother gave these to you? And he's... Gods, poor Eiko. I can't believe he's dead. A man is dead, and you're questioning our flawless plan? What is wrong with you? We saw some dream thralls outside of town and realized that they had mushrooms on their faces. We've previously dabbled in such things, so we thought that maybe something good could come of this affliction.
That was your first and second mistake.
And in these trying times, don't we all deserve a bit of reasonably priced happiness? Sure, blame the merchant for following market trends. As a humble merchant, I was a little more reticent to go out and acquire base materials. Eiko was more suited to the rough and tumble aspects than me anyway. Of course, once those materials were acquired, Eiko wrongly decided I hadn't done enough to deserve a share in the profits. Last time I spoke with him, he was still mad that I abandoned him. I figured a neutral party would have better luck. How did my brother die? Oh, Eiko, my poor twin and his complete disregard for his own personal health. I feel like Eiko would have wanted me to still work with these, right? Wait, did you open this? Did you try them? Well, if you're going to take the merchandise, the least you can do is tell me what happened. Whoa, really? Tell me everything!
Really? In that case, I'll have what you're having.
Amazing. I can't wait to try them myself later. At least this day ended well. Thank you, Envoy. And here, a gift from me to you. Come back anytime. It's strange to see so few folks around now. I'll have to raise prices to account for the loss. Welcome back. How can I help? It's strange to see so few folks around now. I'll have to raise prices to account for the loss.
Marvel of engineering, this place. Can't believe it's still standing.
Love to see someone else so active in their twilight years.
No way forward from here. power goes a long way.
We've got company! Who's next? Anyone?
Looks like we weren't the only ones searching for the heart. This has to be a jump, right? No treasure is worth this much trouble. worth it. I was worried for a second.
Keep quiet.
See that?
Used to quiet. I'm down!
Protect the young.
Here lies the boat of a legendary fish killer. There's our heart.
Yes, of course. Everything but the treasure was trapped. How silly of me to assume otherwise. A man told a tall tale about the fishing boat. A novel.
Seems our local legend has not been entirely honest. He could have shared the credit, but no. He wanted it all for himself.
Thank Aethys. I thought you'd never come out of there. I've been waiting for ages. Uncle Keipo taught me a thing or two about how to survive. It's why he's always so... No! I can't get distracted. This is too important. Listen to me. I came to find you as soon as I heard what my uncle asked you to do. I just wanted you to meet him, not go on one of his stupid escapades. What do you think? You have to put the heart back. Or take it away. Whatever you do, don't give it to him. A fraud? What? Why wouldn't he mention her? That's nonsense. Every Leviathan hunter knows the risks. Oh, gods. People think my uncle is the greatest hero they've ever had. He's the spirit of Thirdborn. If that gets out, what do we do? We can't tell anyone. All right. I trust your judgment. But what about the heart? You can't give it to him. You just can't. I know I didn't follow the path he laid out for me. I've given him everything else to make up for it. But this is different. Apparently, if you grind a fossilized Leviathan heart and mix it with wine, it becomes a poison. I found his notes on it. I think that's what he wants it for. My uncle's a hunter. A trapper. That's cold-blooded murder. He won't play Azatoa with me. He won't go out on walks with me anymore. He kept saying he didn't want to go out without being himself. I thought he meant leaving the house. You've got to put a stop to it. Any way you know how.
The wolf eats the hemlock. What suffering could be so great?
If I can't change your mind, then I'm going to get the Tiranui. Maybe he can stop my uncle. I'll be there as soon as I can. I will. I'll see you soon. godlike?
Godlike. Ah, back already? Have you got the heart? Huh? You won't even let an old man ask how you like my designs. Fine then. Start talking. Ah, yes. That. How could I? We were young and stupid. We went out in secret. The entire town hailed me as a hero the moment I stepped onto shore. I had overcome the Leviathan.
You could sound a little more sorry for lying to everyone you love.
With everyone celebrating, I couldn't bear to tell them that I wasn't the warrior Thirdborn thought I was. That I couldn't save her. From the moment I stepped off that boat, I stopped being Keipo the man. I was only the Leviathan Slayer. Yes, I hid everything I'd taken in the hunt within the ruins. Once people heard about it, they thought I had other hidden treasures. But adventurers started thieving, looking for gods know what, and I set up traps to stop them. The heart is the only thing I have left of her. So, what will you do now? Reveal my shame to the town? To my Nakai? Of course they do. The one I wanted to protect most. I was a fool to think any of this would be simple. What about the rest of the town? This must be the god's justice then. Maybe it's what I deserve after all these years. So, the heart? You'd keep an old man from his dying wish? For what? Your own gain? Damn it. I should have known not to ask an Adiran for anything.
I know you just talked to my uncle. You didn't give him the heart, did you? Thank the gods.
I'm Hajime with the Tiranui. Chico said there was something about a Leviathan heart. And their uncle Keipo, they said he was planning something terrible. That's all they gave me to go on. Gods, Keipo's fallen a lot farther than I thought. I suppose that could work. Chico?
Consider it payment for helping me. For everything.
Anything else? What? I see. The townsfolk won't be happy to know the truth, but I guess after all this time, they're owed it. Chico, envoy.
Thank you. I mean it. I'm sorry my uncle is sick. But I'm not sorry I know. I'll spend as much time with him as I can. What? No. No, that's not possible. Even if it were, there must be a way to stop it. That doesn't help him now. Gods. I just feel so helpless. I don't want him to suffer. I don't want him to have the heart. I want the one thing I can't have. For him to be all right. You don't have to say anything. I'm sorry. I guess I should help you in some way. Here. Take my uncle's armor. He meant it for me, but I'm not using it. Maybe you can give it a new story. I should go see him now.
Poor darling. I can't even imagine.
Yatsley, I have a question.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. I just want to know how you handle the traps in Godless Ruins so easily.
Oh, is that all? Just simple practice, dearie. You have enough of your fur cut by a giant swinging pendulum, and you learn to be a mite more careful.
Right. Maybe you can save me some cut fur and hand me a few pointers sometime.
Of course. The very next ruin we see, I promise.
Gods, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Seeing Keipo like that was hard, Envoy. But I'm glad you didn't give him the hard. He's always been the toughest among us. And even if he won't admit it, he doesn't want anyone seeing him at his weakest. But it's more important that he say his goodbyes properly. They would have taken it hard. I'm glad we could spare them that much. And about Keipo's secret, I'm glad you shared the truth. I didn't think I would be. But after dealing with my past, it'd be a shame for the people who knew him best to miss such a big piece of him. It'll be a shock, but the people who knew Keipo will come to terms with it, without forgetting the man they knew. And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true. You know where to find me.
I wish we could have done more for them. Keipo and Chico, I mean. But if I were in his shoes, I hope I'd make the same choice. Though I'd like to pick a more fun way to die. Obviously, you've never heard the phrase drug-fueled sex heart attack. I can only hope that at the end I have some control over things. That I can go out as Yatsley. And don't you forget it. But it gives you something to think about. I mean, not everyone gets to come back like you did, Envoy. Well, that's all I had to say. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Unless there's something else you want to chat about? How can I help, darling? Oh, just wonderful. My home was attacked on the order of a woman without a heart or any other major organs. Then everything that happened in Shatterscarp and Ringrim's offer. I've been so lucky. My life right now is, well, it's wonderful. But there's always been something missing. And it gives me this kind of jittery feeling that makes my fur stand on end. Does that make sense? I'm going to pretend you didn't ask that. It's just hard to ignore these thoughts with everything happening. Not that I didn't have options before, of course, but now they're louder. A fair point, my dear. I suppose I needed a moment to rant. Thank you, Envoy. I appreciate you lending an ear. I'll leave you to your vices for now.
Going diving into ancient ruins doesn't make much sense to me. You're going into some of the most deadly places in the lands. On purpose.
They're not any more dangerous than the rest of the living lands.
Right. But I'm there to keep people from making stupid mistakes. Like diving into ancient ruins on purpose.
Well, if you keep others out of the ruins, I have to go in. Who else will if I don't?
No one has to. If people were meant to go there, there'd still be people there.
Oh, you're so sweet for worrying, dear.
I mean, I swear to the Ascendant Gods, you're about as hard to read as a Valian romance novel.
So you've read those romance novels, then? Should we start a book club?
Right, we're done here. I'll be over there doing something else.
An arch with a seaside view. That's what that cartographer mentioned, right? make a good squad.
On something?
Never had a chance. Quick as a fox. That's done? Who's hungry?
Right behind you.
Show me what you got!
Careful, to the left!
Do you hear the dust whisper on the wind? A temple built on sand, water diverted from its course, the sea runs dry. Now our memory is a wound reopened. You are Nimana, one of those who speak for us. Your gift shone a different shade from others of your kind. The souls of the departed danced before you like sea foam. Tell us, What did you make of the songs they sang to you? You were blind to the future as we are. They did not understand. One day, a voice called you to the wilds outside your village. Find us in the highest heights, we said. Come, speak to us. You left your world behind, set off upon uncharted sea. Reflect. The body fights to survive, but the mind is clear. One day, you came to the place where the stone challenged the clouds. Night fell. 100 blazing lights refracted in the sky. We appeared. Your essence joined with ours. We shared what we had seen. You perceived us in new colors. Tell us, Nimana, what did you learn? Cherish the body. Feed it. An offering of gratitude. You sailed home to the village, eager to share what you had seen. We prickled. Something was wrong. Trouble like salt on the breeze. People had chased the water back. They raised the wood and stone. They built a tremendous temple. They offered us their stores of food. A bond. They cowered before it. They grew jealous of it. They feared you. They feared us. They tried to placate, to control. Your eyes turned up. You saw a statue, a prison. This was not our form. A wellspring boiled. Our cry rose in your throat. This could not stand. Stone smashed on tile. We shuddered. The people's hearts inflamed. They brought their fists upon you. How could you turn against your own? Duty? Obligation? Dread? The ground shakes. The thorns prick. A crack carves through the pillars. Why? The tide surges. It drowns us. We cannot. We breathe. A ship in the eye of the storm. Oh, we remember now. A cut. A chasm as deep as the sea. A wound gouged into our skin in our thrashing. We did this. Purge the poison. Let it out. The only path is through. The sun rose on the barren earth. The village had tumbled down the chasm. Only ruins remained. The few who survived faced the wilds, their new home. Hunger, blistered feet. Clouds parted. Hatred gave way to desperation. They looked to you. Wisdom, the purest offering. People again condemned to wander. A village, one day rebuilt. In time, all those who spoke for us came to Thirdborn to face their fate. Tradition without memory, the trial of unknown lineage. We saw the clay settle on the Ammonite, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.